Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Oh yeah, that, it just happened. Big time plays. We've got so many plays for you. We've got big runs, pick sixes, and fun cutaways, and Miranda got all the touchdowns. Sorta. Thanks, Fox.
We're back just in time for playoffs. It's time to head into 2-7 overtime. I don't know who's up there, but whoever it is, roll the intro.
Are you kidding me, Dalvin?
Logan with space inside the 10. Looks to break the tackle, and he breaks the end zone.
Dominate on 3 with me, dog.
They will keep it on the ground with Wales. Not only will he get the first down, he'll get the touchdown and the championship.
Use it for Rodgers for 3 for the win. Western Kentucky doesn't break.
The grass is red in Kentucky. Holy moly.
The Hilltoppers are champions of Conference USA.
So for the first time in show history, we made slot. That's how you edit some VOs.
Oh, yeah,
Keyboard
baby.
shortcuts, just typing, you know.
Oh,
I love to see it. But the season, Ryan, it is the postseason now. Kentucky high school football playoffs kicking off. What are some of the big matchups we have here today?
We got plenty of exciting matchups here tonight. First off, leading us off will be Bowling Green as they host Graves County. Purples had a bit of a down year, but they win the games that matter. That's Mark Spader's way. He knows how to win football games. That's one thing for certain. Also, Logan County hosting Marion County for an exciting game there. Todd Adler looking to continue that strong season he's had with the Cougars.
And then when we look to the other side, we have 2 more games. Glasgow taking on Webster County. Now, you've covered the Glasgow team extensively. If you haven't seen Unmatched, what are you doing with your life? Number 2, the Scotties are really, really good. They're a good team. They're undefeated for a reason. And then our game of the night, Greenwood versus Madisonville-North Hopkins. 2 teams with winning records meeting in the playoffs in the first round. Typically, it's not like that in the first round of the playoffs, and it didn't disappoint. But Ryan, there is a big part of this show where you, yes you, have the power.
Yes, you have the power. Time for a little competition. If you don't have TikTok, also, I don't know what you're doing with your life. We've got the highlights, obviously, but you hold all the power when it comes to the final results. It's simple. You vote with your view on TikTok. 1 view, 1 vote. Right now, 3 plays are on our TikTok at ExtraPointWKU. Go share, comment, like, repost. Let the whole Cumberland Plateau see it. The video with the most views on our TikTok by the end of our show will be our play of the night, and we'll announce it right here, Cole. But I think it's time for us to roll the tape on our first round of highlights. Purples kick us off. We're senior night at Bowling Green High School, and the Purples proving why they're a playoff team every single year. Travy Barber on the comeback tour of a lifetime. I don't even know how long this catch was, but spoiler alert, it was pretty long. Barber finishes the job on the other end with a game of leapfrog. Watch this here. Doop. Man, looking like back in the Toy Bowl days, I'm sure, for him. Fantastic. Mr. Jacob Fox is in the house at BGHS. Clearly, he's got a fan club. You know, he just shot up the favorite freshman leaderboard there. Trey Graham keeps the scoring up in the first half for the Purples. Afterburners activated. I wish I could put a jet sound on this. There we go. I'm convinced he's got wheels for legs, or jets for legs. I don't know how that works. Why do I think that? He does it again. Anthony Davis to Trey Graham for the TD, pads the score, and even though Miranda nearly got cooked, she still got the celly. And at the end of the day, that's what matters. She never sells the celly. The Purples lock in a first-round shutout win, 42-0 over Graves County. Purples move on.
If you know me, you know I like a good rack focus. So does Brandon Stafford. Marion County at Logan County. Let's play some football with the moon. Luke Rogers, Tyshawn Tomachek like gas in a spark. It is explosive every time. Well, guess what, Ryan? So is Christian Helly. The lead back turns on the Jets and puts the Cougars up early. Rate the celebration.
Hey,
10 out of 10.
there we go.
And I love this play. QB1 just pushes himself into the end zone. This team's ready to roll, and he's got Unk rocking.
There you go. That might be better dance moves.
There you go.
That's better than Selly.
Now it's a Cooper Parker highlight reel. Heat-seeking sack, then he follows it up with a Luke Rogers impression. He's got the ball here, finds Damani Goodlow in the fake punt, snatching ankles.
Woo! Limbo.
And
Hello.
now it's a top play alert. Cooper Parker gets it done on the defensive end, pick 6, takes it to the house. Call him, 911.
What's your emergency?
What's your emergency? Cougars start off strong, 35-12 in the playoffs with a win over Marion County.
Now we go from the Cats to the Dogs, and Baja Men on the speakers, blue flying high. Welcome to the Doghouse, y'all. Familiar sight, Jalen Bradley yippee-yi-yos to the end zone for a 1-yard rushing touchdown. And spoiler alert, the Scotties didn't let up. My man Marcus there on the bench knows the drill. Jarek Martin says if he's a dog, the party's still on. Takes the direct snap into the end zone to make it 28-0 in just the first half. Dogs are in the groove, and their mind done gone. Digging a bone out of the playbook, Jeremiah Moore, this time around in the first half, takes the jet sweep down the sideline, and he's just going to keep on going. Keeps going, and he keeps going, all the way for 6.
Hi, ref.
Also, I thought Halloween was last week. But either way, the Dogs are smelling a dub as their undefeated season continues. Final score 56-0. Scotties will play Union County next week to keep their championship hopes alive. And just look at this run to end the first half. Unbelievable.
Crazy stuff. Okay, our game of the week takes us to the swamp on a foggy night. Gators versus Maroons. Greenwood opens up with self-service. Nathan Self's first touchdown of the night. Ref on the fumble. Nice hand strikes. This game featured two teams with winning records, and it did not disappoint. Defense pays the bills, kids. The Maroons get an interception at the hands of Ryder Sandage, and as Bradley Franger says, oh dear.
Oh dear.
Someone check on Madison and Jordan. But the Gators respond. Here's the strategy. Step 1, give Nathan Self the ball. Step 2, start celebrating. Have yourself a night. 2 touchdowns for the Gators lead back, but the Maroons will not go away quietly. Travian Hopkins pushes in for 6 points, but Ryan, I am here for the redemption arc. Levi Wyatt had the interception earlier. He makes up for it here. Maxwell Eisenhower for a late catch. What a play for 6. Gators win 21-18, the final.
Man, I love a deep ball pass for the win. I love it.
Great stuff. Now, don't forget to vote for our top play. The first candidate is Greenwood's Nathan Self on a house call. Look at this. Gets in. Look at that slide by the defender in the background. Ryan, is this like how you slid into your fiance's DMs? Like, just look at it. Shoo.
Well,
Hear this one more time.
Oh,
Shoo.
here we go. Well, clearly I think I taught you a thing or two, Coleman. Go to our TikTok at Extra Point WKU right now to vote. 2-7 overtime. We'll be right back after this. Look at that slip up. That's awesome.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Yo, camping buddy. Okay, you guys ready?
Dude, I thought you were driving.
I thought you were driving.
Oh, I never said I was driving.
I definitely can't drive.
Okay.
If you're high, just don't drive. It's illegal everywhere. If you feel different, you drive different.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
If they get used to winning this early, they will be very hard to stop.
Fight on three! 1, 2, 3, fight!
Let's freaking go! Gum finds Martin.
Heads up play that time by Hudson Gum.
Dogs on me, dogs on 3, 1, 2, 3, go!
The Extra Points unmatched legacy following the Glasgow Scotties' historic undefeated regular season is now available on YouTube and Facebook on the Extra Points platforms. And joining us now is Ian Blanford, who actually just got to see the Scotties play earlier tonight in what was yet another dominant win. What did you see yet again from the Scotties team that you've kind of become familiar with?
Well, for the past 3 games, I've been the Glasgow guy.
Yeah.
And everything that I've seen from them is just that they've been blowing out every single team by 50 plus. It's insane how the domination is with Glasgow. They're beating every team, and like it's crazy how I'm seeing it. But it was really amazing watching Glasgow play.
Now, the Glasgow is not the only team that is having a lot of success and is heating up as the playoffs near. But as the playoffs heat up, so do title predictions. Reporter Lincoln Bryant sat down with the South Warren Spartans ahead of their playoff push in their first year in 6A. Take a look.
With new grass comes a fresh start for the South Warren Spartans.
I love the turf.
Joining 6A and pressing the W with 9 straight wins for the first time since 2018.
I mean, there's a lot of excitement, being a new class. There's new big dogs at the top.
And even with construction this year, the Spartans' reputation is clear on defense, only allowing 13 points per game.
I think that's kind of been our reputation since the beginning, really is. That's kind of when our rise started, and probably a lot of programs, everybody wants to play offense, but around here it's kind of the opposite. Everybody wants to play defense.
Good, Cole! Get that ball off!
Like, this team is more disciplined, and we got more skill at each position. Like, there are people that we can play at multiple spots. All of our guys are versatile.
A disciplined group paired with an offense on the right route, on and off the field.
We hang out outside of here almost every day together, and then when we're on the field together, we come out here to work and focus on ourselves. I think that's a big, that's just the main cause of it.
We're not taking no for an answer, because we all know how last year ended, and we don't want anything like that this year.
And with both sides of the ball locked in, they are focused on the course.
I think we got to continue to stay the course and doing what they're doing, and we really just got to get ourselves ready.
At South Warren High School, Lincoln Bryant, the Extra Point.
Great coverage, Lincoln. A phenomenal story for the Spartans, who've had such a strong season. Also, I may have to ask Camden about the low taper fade. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little nasty. he needs to work on his haircut.
Yeah, just a little bit, you think?
Yeah, he needs to go see my barber Dan up in Westport.
Well, we've looked at and talked about the Scotties a little bit, but before we showed that story, and obviously it just gets tougher from here for Glasgow in particular. 3A is a tough region. They've got Cal to deal with. What do you think they're going to have to continue to do best to find their success?
Well, what I think that Glasgow's going to have to do, I think Jalen Bradley just needs to keep staying up in his top condition and his top performance. Like, shout out to him tonight. I missed these. It's my fault. I missed 2 of his great punt return touchdowns. I'm sorry about that, Jalen Bradley, if you're watching this. I mean, I meant to not shame you at all. I just couldn't get the shot right. My fault, Jalen. But I think Glasgow's got a really good chance to make it all the way.
Yeah, and you see the Spartans as well. They've had such a strong season. They're going to continue to do that as well. We talked about the Scotties. You saw some clips there from the Spartans, who have, again, had such a strong year. We've had a couple of reporters who have seen them. Spartans obviously have a phenomenal offense. They've got a strong defense as well. Ian, just from what you've seen, maybe from the Spartans, what little bit you've seen, what do you think sets them apart maybe from teams in 6A, but given that it's their first year and that they've started so strong?
Well, what separates them apart from any other team, they are one of the only teams that have no losses in the entire season. That's what separates them from the other competition in 6A. There's no team that has stayed undefeated this entire season, unlike South Warren, and they're one of the best defenses too. I don't think there's not many teams that can say they've held they've averaged 13 points. They've only allowed 13 points a game in defense. That's an insane stat line for South Warren to have.
Yeah.
It's absolutely remarkable.
Yeah, Spartans' defense is really, I think, what set them apart. The offense is really, I think, what people lean to when they think about South Warren. Braden Smith being a very offensive-minded head coach, but the defense is really the underdog.
You've always got to look at the defense.
Exactly.
Defense wins championships. I was part of the defense at Spencer County in my high school.
Shout
out Spencer. But our defense was one of the main reasons why we won games. Okay, It all comes down to defense. You can score as many points as you want, but the only way you can win a game is if you can stop the other team from scoring as many points as you.
Yeah. Now, kind of circling back with that to Glasgow, one of the top defenses in the state. For a little while, Glasgow was the #1 defense in the state. I believe now going into the postseason, they were either number 2 or number 3. That's not just in class, that's overall. And that's with a 23-year-old leading that defense in Jack Herron. One of probably, if not, I would guess, the youngest defensive coordinator in the state, if not one of the youngest. What do you think they need to continue to do defensively? Because like you said, they've got plenty of shutouts.
I don't think there's anything they really need to change or anything they just need to keep up with how they've been playing, but they've played phenomenal. From what I've seen, every single team that they've played, I barely see them get a first down. Maybe like once or twice the entire game. When I was over there for Webster against Webster, they only had like 1 first down. It's insane. Like Webster, you're a very sorry team. It's how are you letting them do you like this? Come on.
Yeah. Well, Ian, I appreciate you for joining us. And as we continue throughout our coverage, we show you what could potentially be our top play of the night. Is this pick 6 by Cooper Parker, the EP top play here in 2-7 overtime? Head over to our TikTok at Extra Point WKU before we reveal our top play of the night live right here when we come back.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? I'm high. Oh. No, you can't.
Okay, I hope you have a long attention span because Travy Barber has elite focus. Look at this return. Hey Barber, grab your passport, going coast to coast, breaks tackles, breaks ankles, and can flat out ball. Is it our top play of the night though? Get your last second votes in on our TikTok. Welcome back inside Studio 2. Beautiful flowers around us on this beautiful set. So it's now time to talk about our game of the night, Greenwood taking on Madisonville-North Hopkins. Now, what did you see in that game here, Espen?
Yeah, I went out and shot this game, and I was very impressed with the complementary football Greenwood played. The defense getting stops when they needed to, running to set up the pass. Davis Chaney breaking off big runs, Nathan Self having himself a night. Levi Wyatt, the quarterback, despite one interception, was able to hit Maxwell Eisenhower, for big plays down the field. I was very impressed with this Gator team.
Now, when you look at what they can do running the football, obviously we showed in the highlights Nathan Self. That kid, He can ball. He's a baller. Now, what does he do differently that makes this Greenwood team so dangerous?
You know what I think about Nathan Self?
Oh, yeah?
He's a dog. Nathan Self reminds me of Barry Sanders, not gonna lie. Very elusive. He can get loose, jet sweep inside on those option handoffs. It doesn't matter. I'm very impressed with how Nathan Self can run the football. He's a dog. Look at this. Number 1.
And the ref fumbles the football here, too.
Yeah, it's on the ground. Nathan Self don't care. Nathan Self, very elusive back. He can take off at any moment. It's just somebody who can run, dude.
Dude, I can knock so many things off my list. I can knock off getting scared on Lynn Street with Jeremy Rao, and now I can also check off getting barked at on air. Like, I can check all those things off my to-do list.
Nathan Self, he's a Rottweiler. He's a mutt. Look at that. Jet sweep. It don't matter.
I love it.
You missed the dive, by the way. Touchdown, Gators. Daily double.
There you go. I like it. Now, so here's the thing. They have a big date up next with Owensboro. What does Greenwood need to do to put themselves in a position to succeed?
Hey, all I'm going to say is crazier things have happened, especially in playoff football. Greenwood just needs to keep what they did tonight. Owensboro, a fringe top 10 team in the entire state, if you look at what Max Preps is saying. But as I said, Greenwood looking to get to, I think what Ryan said, looking to get to the third round for what, the first time in 3 seasons, I believe. Yeah. Crazier things have happened. I don't know if it's in the swamp or not. If it is, that'd be awesome. A great home field environment that they brought tonight, and we'll see what they can do. Very excited.
All right, so now it's time to reveal our top play of the night, and if you've been paying attention, I think you kind of know what it is. Nathan Self, congratulations. Look at this run. Look at this house call. Can I get another bark?
Gee Willigers, I wonder who shot that. It was another dog. It was me. Espen Maddox shot that play.
Another one.
You missed the dive. Oh, my. That guy's a monster.
Dude, I love it.
With the green cleats and the yellow numbers remind me of mustard. Cue the Kendrick.
Okay, I love it. Okay, so this has been 2-7 Overtime. It's been a great show. It's been a fun time. By the way, if you do not know about this show, again, it is filmed by freshmen. They go out, they get the highlights. They switch jackets. Ian and Espen switching jackets, getting on for interactions.
Just
great,
as good.
Yes, great stuff here tonight. Freshmen running, or underclassmen running everything in the control room. So shout out to everyone up there. But for Espen Maddox, Ryan Murphy, and this whole tremendous crew here inside Studio 2, we thank you so much for joining us. This has been 2-7 Overtime. Have a good night.